Okay. What's your favorite thing to do?
I like work.
Really?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm one of the few guys that really likes his job.
Awesome. So that's your favorite thing?
To do, I do it every day, so.
Mm-hmm. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Anywhere in the world, I've really liked the East Coast when I've been back there. I've never lived there, so I don't know if I'd really like it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really pretty back there.
So that would be the why? Because it's really pretty, or is there any other reasons why?
It's got higher humidity, and that helps me breathe a lot.
What jobs have you had in your life?
Started off working for Albertsons as a bagger, and I worked for Ivan Jones Heating and Air Conditioning in the summers, and then I worked for the Union Pacific Railroad, and then I worked for Zell's and Reynolds Aluminum, and then I started working for Singer Company. And from Singer Company, when they closed stores and that, I went to their service center. And then they closed those down, and I went to work for Hostess Donuts. And I delivered for them for a while, and then I started working for Dane's Sewing Machines.
And that's who you work for now?
Yep.
Did you ever see yourself ending up working in sewing machines?
Nope.
What was your childhood wish that you would be doing your career?
Oh, a professional football player.
Yep. But now you enjoy your job.
Yeah.
Your career. Awesome. Let's see. What do you see you and your spouse doing in 10 years from now?
I really like working at a temple, so I'd like to continue doing that, and have Grandma come work with us too.
And what would you like your posterity to remember you by?
That I was honest, I paid my bills, and I took care of my family.
And what words of advice would you offer to those posterity?
Basically the same thing that I am. That they should be honest, they should pay their bills and take care of their family.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like us to know about you?
No.
You gotta say something about the $2 questions.
Oh yeah. Tell us about the $2 questions.
$2. I like $2. I give them away for birthdays. For missionaries, I would find questions in the Book of Mormon, and if they could answer, they got a $2 bill. And I even use them at Christmas times and at weddings. I let them know that they were both one, and now they're two together.
Okay, what is your mother's name?
Donna Wilma Tall Sessions.
When and where was she born?
She was born September 21st, 1930 in Salt Lake City, Utah.
And what's your favorite memory about her?
Basically that she always loved us and she took care of us. And I remember one time she asked me to get ready to go to church, and I says, I think I want to go play football with my friends on Sunday. Because we all met down at Granger High and played football. And she said, well, you're getting old enough to make your own decisions, so you decide. And she come back in the room a little while later, and I says, I think I'll go play football. And she says, well, I think you better get ready for church. And I said, I thought you said I could make my own decisions. And she says, yeah, but I thought you'd make the right decision.
That's a good one. And how about your dad? What's his name?
Leroy Smith Sessions.
And where and when was he born?
The 18th of August, 1926, in Salt Lake City.
And what do you remember about him? What's your favorite memory?
I have a lot of memories with him. We used to go fishing a lot. On his days off, he'd take us up fishing, and would travel for hours and hardly say a word. And also, when my mother would work, sometimes during our childhood, and so my dad, he'd take us to his mom's or our aunt's house, and we'd always walk in there and say, "We're starved and we haven't eaten in a million years." And he always wanted to have fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, how about your grandparents? What was your grandma's name?
It was Lucy Lois Smith.
And where was she born? What day?
April 9th, 1901.
And do you remember things about her? What was your favorite memory about her?
I just remember her and Grandpa always being together, and that's basically it. You know, I'd spend a lot of time at their house, and she'd take care of me now and then.
Those are the same memories you have about your grandpa, or do you have anything else to add to that?
Grandpa I'd do other things with. I'd work with him, and one time he wanted to shave some limbs off a tree. And so he says, "You climb up that tree and you cut down that limb." And he says, "I'm going to pull this limb over." And so I cut it off, and he pulled it right into the power lines.
What was his name?
It was Harry Smith. Harry Sessions.
Harry Sessions, and his birthday.
It's October 11th, 1900.
Okay. And last question: who is the well-known person that was hit? Was it his grandpa?
Yeah.
What was his name?
It was Peregrine Sessions.
Can you tell us a little bit about Peregrine Sessions?
Well, he was kind of a mountain man, rough, and after joining the church, he became the bodyguard of Joseph Smith, and when he passed on, he's the bodyguard of Brigham Young. And when Joseph Smith was martyred in the jail, they went and built his coffin from an oak tree, and at the same time he built this cane, or he made this cane from that same tree, and it's been passed down from generation to generation until it got to me. And I guess I was kind of lucky that he wanted to go that way, because he had 56 children and 8 wives, and he served 14 years on missions, 7 different missions.
Well, anything else you want to add about the